Howdy folks, I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I am doing a gift request. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope the summer's coming. It's not that far away. Like in a month we got summer, so we have that to look forward to for sure. It's been rainy up here in Jersey, but I'm doing a gift request. George Strait's song, Hollywood Squares, is requested by Roger Smith, who made a gift to the channel for me to do this. So Roger, thank you for this. I don't know the song. It's a reaction. I can only imagine with a title like that he's going to make fun of people in Hollywood. I don't know who the Squares are, but it's obviously a takeoff. Whoever wrote the song, it's a takeoff on the TV show Hollywood Squares, but giving it a different meaning, and I like that. That's just my guess. All right, let's see what we got here from King George, as some of you have dubbed him. Great beginning.
I've always said I do too easy, and now I'm paying the price.
Oh.
A weakness for beautiful women is my most expensive vice. I still believe in matrimony, but I can't afford another try. Child support and alimony is just about to bleed me dry.
All right.
I got exes all across the country, and I owe everybody in town. I got bill collectors calling me up, and lawyers trying to track me down. I'm just one wrong move from the poorhouse, but I don't belong in there. I got so many exes and oh so much I ought to be on Hollywood Squares. Yeah.
All right. Roger, did you do this because of the 7 funniest country songs list that I had done? Is that what inspired you to hit me up on this one? Because this is funny. A few folks in there said they, Wheeler Walker Jr., but Wheeler Walker Jr. has just these salacious, some vile, I mean, I can laugh at some of them, but others like cringy, over the top. But I like humor that has wit to it. And this has wit, and I'm wondering if you didn't do this request because of that list, because this is very funny the way it's depicted.
I'll be on Hollywood Squares.
It's got X's all over. This type of creativity I so appreciate.
Looking back over my love life, I only have myself to blame.
All right.
I guess I should have checked the price tag before I gave them my last name. Now my credit rating's in the gutter, and the bottom line sure looks bad. I'll be paying the rest of my life for the few good times I've had. I got exes all across the country, and I owe everybody in town. I got bill collectors calling me up, and lawyers trying to track me down. I'm just one wrong move from the poorhouse, but I don't belong in there. I got so many exes and oh so much I ought to be on Hollywood Squares. Here they ought to put me on Hollywood Squares.
Pretty girl and a belief in matrimony. There it is. He likes pretty girls and he believes in matrimony. And I guess if you have a soft heart too, you might be like, hey, yeah, I love you. Let's do this. And it doesn't work out, either because it's his fault, her fault, or neither. It wasn't there to begin with. That is, I mean, I've said this a while ago in a life coaching video that I had done, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. And it was titled, Pretty Girls Have Real Problems Too. Because it can be tough. Like when you're beautiful And the reverse is true for if there's really good looking guys. So for girls, you see this really good looking guy, it can be like kryptonite where it just so weakens you that you're not even thinking straight, but you want, for in this song, you want the girl. George wants the girl. The guy wants the girl in this one because she's so pretty, and then they get married, and you find out you don't have the substance to maintain a marriage. Beauty, yeah, it's important. You got to look at the person. I mean, no matter what people say about, beauty's on the inside. Well, there is beauty on the inside, but there's also beauty on the outside, and we each have our own idea of what works for us. One woman does it for this guy, a different, she doesn't do it for another. Same thing, girls, when you look at guys. But you do want somebody who passes the eye test. You're not just going to say, oh, you're a really good person. It doesn't matter what you look like. Yeah, it does. We all have our ideas. And in in this song here, it was like a really pretty face. That kind of broke down his defenses, so to speak. It broke down his brain. And he said, I want to be with that. But then there's nothing there at some point. And now he's got all these. I love that, the way this was developed. He's got all these X's across the country. And then I don't know, the creative process of the songwriter here who brought this into the Hollywood Squares theme, that took a while to flesh this out. I don't think this was a 20-minute write. I think that this one was probably rewritten over the period of probably 6 months or a year. I don't know. I've got a couple of hundred songs that I have that I'm working on various details, and I don't even spend time on them every week. I'll just every so often get an idea. I'll go in and sometimes flesh out the lyrics pretty quickly, but that's never the final product. You've always got to look at rhyming schemes and then what kind of instruments would come in on this. And I'm not a musician, but for this songwriter in this one, how those ideas got connected, I love that. The nexus between ideas and when they came in, I don't know. That was just brilliant. So Roger, great choice. That was just a happy, fun, uplifted song. I mean, goodness gracious, was that fun. So, all right, guys, I got to rate this thing. I'm going to rate this thing. I loved it. I love the way George sang it. I love the storyline. The guy blamed himself. He's like, I only have myself. It's my fault. And I love it when somebody owns up to whatever their fault was. Like, you can look from the outside and be like, Jesus, this is why. I love a pretty face and I believe in matrimony. And here I am. Everybody's looking for me now because he owes money all across town and evidently the country. All right, the number that popped into my brain was a 9.3. The songwriting, lyricism was brilliant. I love the instrumentation. George's voice, of course, he just sang this just so. Nothing whiny about it. He just sang it like, he captured the essence of what somebody in that situation would sound like, feel like, look like, the imagery and all that. So, Roger, my friend, thank you for that. That was a great request. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.